Hey, hello, Southwest Florida. Welcome back to Lee Pitts Live, also known as the North Law Firm TV show. We're here at the North Law Firm. My good friend Joe North has done us proud, and we're so thrilled that they have hosted us here at the North Law Firm. One of the great hosts, and the show has been to hundreds of places, seen a million faces, and no place has been as gracious as to us as the North Law Firm right here in the heart of Fort Myers and their new location. We're so proud of them. We're so thrilled to bring some players here and the head coach, Sammy Brown of Dunbar High School, that went out and made us proud as well. When you think of Dunbar High School football, you might as well think of the North Law Firm because you got the North Law Firm Stadium over there, so it's all one big melting pot. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'll get you to talk, man. So we have standout football player here, Fletcher and Cayenne Garcia. Kyrie.
Yes, sir.
And of course, the outstanding coach of the year for many years, Coach Sammy Brown, the head coach of Dunbar High School. Right. Coach, this time I said, bring me some standout players. You chose these two guys. Take them one at a time. Why you see them as standouts?
First, I'm a defensive coach at heart, so I had to bring my man, the middle linebacker, the guy that sets the tempo for us on the defensive end. If you know anything about Coach Brown at Dunbar High School, if it's 4th and 1, I'd rather be on defense so we can go and end the game that way.
Okay.
I know we're going to get a stop. But once we got with and had guys like this, Fletcher, it didn't matter. We 4th and 10, we just throw the fade to him like we did against Fort Myers and go to overtime and then win the game. So we got two clutch guys, both student athletes, and they use it both well. Like, they're not just an athlete, not just a student. They combine them very well, and that's why we sit before you.
Eric, you look like you're coming in at what, 6'2", 6'1"?
Yes,
What? Which one?
I'm like 6'2", 6'3" on a good day, but really 6'2".
So who do you look at? You're wide out, and you play a little D as well?
Yes, sir.
What position you play?
Safety, cornerback, on defense.
And has already committed?
Yes, sir.
Tell us who you committed to and why.
East Carolina University. I really committed because, like, out of all the schools, they was the ones that, like, fought for me. Like, they really wanted me, you know. And that's an opportunity for me to play over there. And when I went up there on my official visit, it felt like home. Not just with the coaches, but with the players, too. You coming in at how many pounds you weighing right 180.
now? Right. That's where you want to stay, or you want to put on any more?
Like, I'm trying to get, like, 190.
All right, 190. You don't want to get too big, mess up your speed, right? Just muscle.
Yes, sir.
All right, what's your strong suit when you look at yourself as an athlete, and what do you need to improve on? Your strong suits first, and what do you want to work on?
My speed, I'm very fast. You know, I got good ball skills. I can track down the ball very well. I want to work on, like, my feet work.
Okay.
You know, that's the one, and, like, that's really it.
Right, but other people who are looking at you like, man, we think people who saw you just killing them this year, they think you don't need to work on anything, but they don't understand he's always getting better.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that before I get over here to, let me get your name right again.
Kyron.
Kyron, I'm going to get that right. Kyron, I know I interviewed you before, but Coach, talk about that. You always got to continue to be getting better.
Yeah, if you're not getting better, then somebody's catching you. So right now you're at the top of the high school programs. But when you get to college, you're going to be at the bottom tier again because you've got juniors and seniors and guys above you. But if you continue to work and continue to fight through the process and get there and understand that you're at the bottom and you have to fight to get up top, then you'll survive. But you can't go in and think you already made it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Kyron, you're a senior now, or did you?
Yeah, right now, going to college.
You going to college this coming fall, right?
Yes, sir.
Who are you committed to already?
I'm going to Colorado
University. You're going up there with Deion Sanders, prime time.
Yes, sir.
How did you talk directly to Prime yet?
Yeah, I was on the Zoom call with them.
What was that like?
I mean, it's a whole different opportunity. Like, when I got on the phone with them, I just couldn't stop smiling, but I had to, like, keep my composure. I was on the phone with Deion Sanders, linebacker coach, and the recruiter, Coach Cheney. Yeah, they just told me I got a scholarship offer for a ride. They want me.
Now, are you the first one from Dunbar area going to Colorado?
I believe so. I don't really know.
I think that you are.
Yep.
You got to know these things, man. Go ahead and expound on it. He's first one, right?
From our school?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's first one from our school. Now, Tawaski had an opportunity if he would have chose to go there, but yeah, he's the first one that committed.
Right, and he's there. I mean, nobody else is going to be Anybody else from Fort Myers area?
Yeah. We got a couple guys from Lehigh that are already up there. Duke plays corner for Coach Prime, and then Chick, I don't know his real name, Dawson. Tavares Dawson plays receiver for.
Let me go back to you, Kyron. When you came on my show about a year ago or less, you were smaller than that.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at you now like, boom. How did that happen? I mean, you were a linebacker and everything, but you were a trimmer. It was a lot of steak and potatoes?
Yes, I mean, I'm pretty sure I said on the show, I just had to focus on my weight, just staying in the weight room. We got a good strength and conditioning coach, just eating every day, trying to get at least like 4,000 something calories.
Okay, because you look like an NFL player now, man. Like, whoa, thighs, everything. Now, I just for people's purposes, you put on muscle, right?
Yes, sir.
So just kind of in your mind, if you can remember, about how much did you weigh when you came last time? What do you weigh now?
When I came last time, I was about 200 pounds.
Okay.
Currently, I'm 220.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
You still doing cardio and a lot of that as well?
Yes, sir. I got to. I can't lose my speed trying to gain weight. Yes, sir.
Now, talk about this season. You guys went all the way to the regionals, under the big lights. You had been to the regionals before.
Yes, sir.
You expected to get there. Talk about playing under the big lights and what it took for you guys to get to that big spot again this year.
I mean, everybody, we had the same mindset of just, trying to make it again, and we just stayed focused. We played the same team, Naples, in the regionals, so they were looking to come in and actually beat us, but we had different heart, just came in and beat them. And then we actually fell short in the state semifinals. We're looking to try to get a ring, bring it back to the city, but fell short.
That's okay, but you guys made us proud. Coach, I want you to talk about when people look at them on paper, some of the accomplishments. I want you to brag on each one of them at a time. Start over here with Kyron. When somebody look at him on paper, I want people to understand you got to, when you want to go big time like these young men are going, you need to have something when people look at you on paper that you done achieve. Talk about one at a time.
Just like you said, he came first time 185, 190, now he's 220. So that's a testament of him taking care of his body, eating right, sleeping right, living right. You know what I mean? So if you ain't eating right, living right, you ain't gonna get big. So he took the time and he took the initiative to make sure, hey, I want to set myself up, because he can go to Air Force as well. I mean, he's got some accolades of leading tackler for us. He's a headhunter for us. He's our leader on the defense. We give him the latitude to call some defenses when we're in bad situations. So he's done us well, and we just took the depth that we had him. I mean, it's just one of those things.
All city, anywhere. All that stuff. Go ahead, go through those.
Lee County All-Conference first team. Played in the FACA, the state All-Star game. Played in the local All-Star game. I mean, he's done it all for Lee County.
Boom.
I mean, there's a guy that really dug in deep, and he's going to reap the rewards right now.
How about the books?
But I got a 4.2 GPA.
Oh, you have
4.2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
4.2. I got when I first started, I had a lot of 2.2s and 2.0s. Now I got 10 guys with 4 point or better. So that's a testament to the guys and the commitment to the coaching staff. I didn't do this on my own. They did it, but the coaches were on their butts and make sure. I got guys that's like every coach, the head coach of his position. So it's your responsibility. If they fail, you fail. You fail, I fail. So now we got to make sure that steps. We don't miss a step. And
then all that food, some of that food that you were eating this summer when y'all had that sleepover, I paid for that food.
Right.
I put them pounds on you.
There you go.
I know y'all had a great caterer. They contacted me and said y'all need to be fed, and I shot them over my credit card. I fed you, man. So you give me, when you get on TV, you shout me out with the pounds on. Coach, run down my man right here, the wide out.
Now Eric's a little different. Eric had the opportunity to play varsity as a sophomore.
Okay.
But he wasn't living right. All right, so I'm going to give you the rundown.
All right.
So he wasn't living right. He'll tell you. It was one of those things. Every week I wanted to bring him up because he was tearing up the JV. So I wanted to try and bring him up, but every week he'd miss a practice. He'll do something. So then he comes out of the football season as a sophomore. My principal over here, I'm telling the kids on the sideline, hey, I'm finna start living right. I'm going to take care of my body. Coach Brown's going to have no choice but to play me. And I'll be dadgum. He did what he said he was going to do, came out, and he caught his first touchdown at Lowndes County. And I looked at Mr. Burnside, and I said, he's about to take off. And that's what happened. He just flourished from there. I mean, he's living right, got his body right. He's running track at a high rate.
Yeah, I figured he was a track guy, too.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, give me some of his accomplishments. All city, all
city, all district, all LCAC. MVP of the Rotary South All-Star game. I mean, you name it, he's done.
I broke the record too. I got the record.
Okay, now we're coming to you. Go ahead, talk to me, Brad. Go ahead.
I got the receiving touchdown record at Dunbar right now.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Who had it before you?
I don't even know.
You don't know.
Sheen Brunson graduated at I want to say 2006 with the South Florida.
You put some space between that after you broke the record. Put a little more space on the other end. Nobody can think anybody gonna catch it.
Somebody gotta come try and get it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a while.
How does that track and field that you did? How did that translate very well into what you're doing? Both of them work good together?
Yes, sir. My first year running track, I ran like 11.9. And last year I dropped
110?
Yes, sir. I dropped from 11.9 to a 10.6.
Okay.
In 1 year, you know, that just transferred on to the field, you know, with my speed. You know, every team we played, teams played off because they was afraid of our speed. You know, they knew what we can do. So it was just like
Catch the hitch.
Definitely.
You got some hops?
Yes, sir.
You go up there and high point it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you play with the gloves on?
Yes, sir.
See, y'all play with gloves,
play
man.
with
That ain't
gloves.
nothing but stick 'em.
I can play with gloves
People
on or
talking
off.
about back in the day they wore stick 'em. See, I played with them clean hand, but go ahead. I'm messing
He's
with
certified.
you.
You bump me in.
Oh, we ain't bumped y'all in?
Yeah, I ain't want to say it.
Let me bump y'all in. Coach got to get the bump. We got to get the bump. Got to get the bump. We got to get the classic bump. I'm going to bump you out, though.
All right.
Yeah, I got to go. Thanks, Coach. We bumped in. This is Elite Fit Live. Let's go back over to you, though. I'm going to stay with you, too. Well, let me get your GPA.
3.0.
That's what we want to hear. We want to get them GPAs out.
sir.
So see, that's important that you have that GPA. So when you come on Elite Fit Live, you never knew you're going to be shouting out to your GPA. You don't want to be talking about no 2.0. You want to be up there in comfort zone, right?
you go.
What's your favorite subject? Let's talk academics.
Math.
Why?
It's just easy for me. I always been an math guy. You know, that's just something I can understand.
Problem solving.
Definitely.
Great school to go to, too.
Yes, sir.
One of the top schools in the country. And, of course, the principal of your school is going to be honored during Black History Month. We got a big concert coming up, the North Law Firm in Lee Pitts Live. Talk about what you want to major in college.
Science therapy. That's what I want to major in.
Okay, a real major?
Yes, sir.
Okay, not basket weaving? They took care of you on the NIL money?
Yes,
Name, image, and likeness. You like that? All right. Took care of you on the NIL money?
Yes, sir.
Name, image, and likeness?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Just throw me $1 every day. Okay. Hey, Coach, name, image, and likeness, NIL, is that good for high school players?
It's good for collegiate players.
Right.
I mean, because
but high school players get an idea coming out, though, right?
Yes, sir. But it just shows that the appreciation for the players. I mean, the players are making tons of money for the school. So eventually they got to go out and try and find some secondary hobby or something to try and make money to buy pizza at night. Mom and dad probably can't afford it to continue to take care of the home and the kid in college. So I think it helps out a little bit. You know, I mean, I finally got here. This
What do you have to say to Coach? You've been with him for 3, 4 years. You get ready to go to college, D1. Got all the trimmings, talking on the phone to Deion Sanders, all of that, Skyping, all of that. And that Coach, what do you have to say to him on TV?
None of it would have been possible without Coach Brown, for real. He just, since my freshman year, he just watched me grow, just helped me develop, and then just got me with the right college. None of it would have been possible.
When you think about Coach Brown, what's going to always come to your mind?
Coach Brown, greatest coach.
Like something specific, though, that moment, when you and him, that conversation or something he told you, something like
He's a
that.
linebacker. We fought for a minute.
Yeah,
What you going to remember him for?
I was at receiver and DN.
Okay.
I would say that switch moved me to linebacker. Because at DN, I was a little bit smaller but faster, like one of the fastest guys on the team. So it moved me to linebacker, being able to play in space and move around. I wouldn't.
That lateral movement and all that would just benefited you, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and look at him and thank him, man.
Appreciate you coming around.
I want this on TV. Give me my Oprah Winfrey moment. What do you got to say about the coach? Because he sounded like you were a little knucklehead at first.
Yeah, like what he said, nothing would be possible, you know. For him staying with me, you know, like he said, I had a little bumps in the road, and he stayed with me every time. Like, he believed in me, never giving up on me. So I appreciate him.
All right, go ahead and show him some love.
Yes, sir.
Show him some love. Coach, you seem right now, you seem like you all business. Is that the way you kind of conduct yourself with the boys, or every now and then they see that soft side of you?
Yeah, but they know I got a little soft spot, but I'm going to stand on it. If I say it, I'm going to stand on it. So don't make me say anything that if you get out of pocket, then I have to get out of pocket. But they know ain't nothing but love. We went to eat today after we talked to the little kids. I mean, we go out, we have fun. We go to Dave and Buster. We have a good time. But I make sure I stand on them and make them young men.
I'm looking at something right here, and I understand you just stacking these up. Coach Sammy Brown, Coach of the Year, the Rotary.
Yes, sir.
You're stacking them up. What, you got about 2, 3 of them?
I got 3 in a row. And testament to guys like these guys, and then my coaching staff. I got the best coaching staff in Lee County. I would put them up against anybody in the state.
You want to shout out any names?
All of them, all 8 of them. Zach LaPaul,
there we go.
Tim Calvin Hudges, Tim Copeland, my assistant head coach, John Schwarko, my DC, my linebacker coach, Tyler Shepard, Chris Singleton, my DB coach, all the assistants, all the volunteers, and then my administration's been great. I couldn't do anything without the administration.
Does this ever get old? You get used to getting these?
No, don't get used to getting them. It's a tough district, it's a tough crowd, tough city. I mean, everybody comes. When you play Dunbar, it's like the Super Bowl. Everybody wants to beat you, so we got to be up on our A game every time.
You're starting to bring these in on a regular basis too.
Yes, sir.
That's the regional champions.
Regional champions, yes, sir. We were fortunate enough to get past the 3rd round with Naples. I mean, they're a tough game. I mean, so we were fortunate to bypass those guys twice, and mainly on the defensive end. I mean, the first year he came, like I say, he started scoring out to the lounge. He scored the only touchdown, I think, last year versus Naples, and then he had like 20 tackles this year versus Naples. So both of those guys gave us a great win.
So one game y'all lost in. It was a tight game, and Joe North texted me talking about they cheated on y'all. What game he talking about? Like it was like at the goal line or something.
Oh, that's Mainland.
I think he had did he get in? It was like
that was Daytona Beach.
Bring that to me and see if
sir.
you agree with Joe North.
No, sir, we stopped him. We stopped him.
Were you in on that tackle?
Yeah, we stopped him.
I was right there watching. He was probably on like the 2-yard line. Touchdown. I like, no way.
So Joe, tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
We got a picture of his knee down before he even nowhere near the
They
touchdown.
Joe sent me that picture. They
right.
cheated, Lee.
That's right. But one thing that did, it built some character. I mean, it's a tough loss. You have to swallow it. You have to. I mean, just got to keep moving.
Fellas, looking at this, how did it make you feel? You set your goals out early on in the year.
Yes, sir.
Team effort.
Yes, sir.
It made me feel proud, leaving a legacy for the younger guys.
Definitely.
Yes,
It made me
sir.
very, very proud. I wish we would have had a championship. That's what I wanted.
Yeah. But you guys left a great foundation. We'll try and get it next year. And then that meal that Lee Pitts Live sent us for the lock-in, that really helped.
Yeah, I'll be locking them in with some more food next year, man. Y'all keep bringing these home to me, okay?
Appreciate you.
Okay. And y'all gonna be looking over the little shorty's shoulder next year, seeing what they doing, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Come to a few
man.
games.
Yeah, y'all be the big dog in town. What we looking at here, Coach?
And that's the game they came up with, Dunbar versus Fort Myers.
Okay.
It's the East Corridor Showdown. No, South Corridor Showdown.
Okay.
And that's what it's called. And then the mayor presents the trophy at the end of the year. It's the 2nd year that the trophy's been presented, and we housed it both years. So it's got Dunbar on one side and Fort Myers on the other side.
Okay.
But fortunately, we were fortunate enough to have it both years.
Y'all earned it. Y'all
Yes,
earned
sir.
it. Y'all
Yes,
earned
sir.
it. Y'all earned it.
It hasn't left the school yet.
You're sitting right here at the North Law Firm. You came up the elevator. You got off the elevator, you saw the North Law Firm. You made that left, you came to the North Law Firm. This whole 3rd floor in this high-rise building is taken over by a young businessman, the North Law Firm and their family. Talk about that. You've seen Joe come up and all the stuff that he does for Dunbar High School. Just put all that in perspective.
Well, I mean, when I came up, at first I was wild, and then I thought about it. I said, it's Joe. Well, I wouldn't expect anything less. I mean, he's put in the work. You see it. You can see it all over the community. I got 5 grandkids, and when they come home and they come to my house and they hear the commercial, you would think it's a disco.
Go, Joe, go.
Joe. And they said, Dad, Papa, that's your friend. That's your friend. So everybody in my community, everybody in my house knows that we love Joe, and Joe's done tremendous things for the school and our community.
Okay. What did you think? You ever heard of Joe North before today?
That's all Coach talk about, the things that he done for us.
That's it.
And we definitely the team, and I appreciate him for sure.
I mean, the stadium name, Joe North Stadium, it mean a lot for real. When I go to college, I want to study business, and it just showed that you could make it without football. Like, something
Anything's
else.
possible.
Isn't that something?
Yes, sir.
Let's shout out our principal over there, Carl Burnside, all about those books. Go ahead, talk about the support that you get from the
Again,
higher up.
you're talking about a guy that knows math. I mean, a man knows math, and he's the principal that'll come out of his office, go to the classroom, and help you if you need it. It don't matter what
Really?
the subject. Oh yeah. You talking about hands-on? You got Carl C. Burnside, hands-on, where achievement is the expectation, and he's not just saying those words. That's not just a saying. I mean, he expects us to achieve. on football, basketball, math, science, reading, technology. I mean, you name across the board, he's on everybody, wants everybody to be great.
What's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject, English.
Why?
Because I like how you create a story, and specifically my teacher this year, he teaches us more instead of just like learning the curriculum. We learn more about life. Yes, sir. Setting us up for the future.
When do you leave for college?
I'm leaving. I'll be going by the summer, so around April, May.
And what happens when you get there the first day? Y'all go straight. Y'all go get into some football early on, or you just school orientation?
I think school take place and just start working out. Yes, sir.
How about yourself?
It's around the same time. Definitely.
Leave a message. Look in there and leave a message to the youngsters you leaving back at the school. Tell them what you expect from them next year. Look right in there. Tell them what you expect.
I expect y'all. What you talking about for the football team? Right?
Yeah. Talk to them.
I expect y'all to get to the championship, get farther than we did. You know, I know we left behind some big shoes to fill, but I know you boys can do it.
Talk to them.
I need y'all boys to get a ring. I just want to see how it look for real.
Just like that. Hey man, don't forget about when y'all come back in town, y'all, let me know in advance. Go through coach, come in, holler at me. Okay. I think Sammy Watkins is coming. He's gonna be in town next month. He coming to holler at me. So I seen them all before they were famous, like when they were young, like Dion and all of them. I'm that old, man. They all came through here over the days. Sammy Watkins, all of them, man. Ernest Graham, y'all heard the legendary Ernest Graham interviewing him and his brother when they were in high school and all that. I was doing this show before the internet was invented. I know y'all can't imagine that. There was no such thing as a website. There was no such thing as Facebook. There was no such thing as an email back in the early 90s. So, well, I got it on old VHS cassette and transferred it over to DVD. Every now and then I pull it out. I remember when Joe North had an afro. He was on the show. Had a little goatee. The final comments, Coach.
Like I say, our
to the community, just
our work
to the
speaks
community.
For itself. The community's been great. The support's been real. Last year versus Mainland, I never seen that many people anywhere besides the Easter Parade. It was awesome. We had a bunch of people come together for a common goal. We fell short, but the support is what I was liking. I mean, we want to try and do some more of that stuff, even outside of athletics. We're trying to get something, and we want to have a football camp for the kids, and then we want to come back and we want to maybe do a little read and learn for the kids. I mean, football's great, but without the grades and things of that nature, you have nothing.
If I'm not mistaken, you the head basketball coach for basketball too?
Yeah, on paper. Yes, sir.
You ain't jumping all up and down for that though.
Yeah, Shandon Anderson is our head basketball coach. Played for Miami Heat.
Standout basketball NBA player.
Yeah, he's the head basketball
Shandon
coach.
Anderson is walking around here every day.
Every day.
And he not sitting on my show yet.
Well,
we're gonna make that. Okay.
We can make that happen.
Hey Shannon, come on, bro.
That's right. But he's a great guy. I mean, he came into our program. He started out as a basketball coach. He's come to practice football, and asked for my keys to open the gym. And then he just stopped leaving practice. Then he started practicing football for 2 hours. So he's a heck of a tight ends coach as well. So
really?
Yes, Shannon Anderson. That's my guy.
All right, man. Well, this has been a great learning experience. We're gonna keep on promoting Dunbar High School football and all other sports over there, and definitely academics. We'll be in. By the time this hits the air, we would have honored your principal as the person who's been honored for our Black History Month honors concert. You guys will probably hear about that off camera, and so we're excited about also honoring Carl Burnside as our first honoree for this big concert that we're putting on at Dunbar Community School.
Yes, he's deserving.
So remember, Miami may have the oranges, but the Dunbar High School football program has got the
juice.
All right, fellas, let me bump you out again. Make sure you get your bump on tape. We'll see you.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello, everybody. This is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show. And if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime. And also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.